Here are all the parts finally fabricated. I figured I'd put everything together so you can see what this includes. So obviously we had to build the bracket to hold the rack and pinion. Then we have the rack. It's a Helix. I think it's HEX-SR5. This is a 42-inch end-to-end, 3.5-inch turns, 3.5 turns lock to lock. For the original steering tube, I cut this tube down at 26.75 inches. The steering shaft, the original steering shaft, at 30.5 inches. And then this was flattened into a 17mm double D and then notched for the U-joint. 2 U-joints. This U-joint is a 17mm double D to 3/4 inch double D. So this goes into the steering shaft. Then we have our double D extension rod. And then we have our 3/4 inch double D, which goes into the rod. That has the 9/16 18, I believe, or 26 spline that attaches into the rack and pinion. We have our pillow bearing and a bracket I made for the pillow bearing, and then a bolt to hold that in, and then the 2 tie rod ends, 2 different sizes, one for the passenger side because this is shifted towards the driver's side a little bit so that we could clear the oil pan and lessen the angle from the steering shaft to the input shaft. And the last piece here is a 3D printed bushing I made. This bushing fits inside the bottom of the tube and over the original shaft, because without this, the shaft bounces around inside. There's nothing to hold it there, so that just goes in there to keep it in place.